Once upon a time, there was a little stick man named Leo who wanted to share his adventures with the world. So he opened his laptop, typed how to make a blog, and stumbled upon a name that sounded oddly technical: WordPress. At first glance, WordPress seemed like a place for diaries with pastel backgrounds, flower borders, and dear internet posts. A blogging tool, Leo thought. Perfect. He jumped in, picked a theme, and wrote his first post. Today, I met a duck who didn't quack. Strange. But as Leo kept clicking and exploring, something curious began to happen. Under the surface of his simple blog were buttons and menus he hadn't noticed before. Custom post types? WooCommerce? User permissions? The blogging tool was growing, or rather, it was revealing itself piece by piece. It wasn't a blogging tool, it was a box of Lego. And not just any Lego. WordPress was the kind of Lego box where you find instructions to build a castle, a spaceship, a robot army, and a cat cafe all at once. So Leo did what any curious stickman would do. He started building. First, he turned his humble blog into a personal portfolio with a gallery of duck illustrations. Then he added a contact form. Nice, he whispered, but what if I sell digital duck hats? With just one plugin, the site became an online shop. He added product pages, checkout options, and payment integration without writing a single line of code. Weeks later, Leo wanted to host a discussion about duck behavior. He installed a forum plugin. Suddenly, other stickmen appeared, posting their duck theories. One user believed ducks were secretly advanced mathematicians. Another posted a chart. The conversation blossomed. What surprised Leo most wasn't how much he could build, but how many others were doing the same. Millions of sites, big and small, were running on this same platform. Museums, shops, news sites, restaurants, podcasts, universities, even celebrity fan pages with way too many glitter gifs. And they were all powered by WordPress. Why? Because WordPress didn't care who you were. You could be a grandma with a cookie recipe or a tech startup raising millions. WordPress just gave you tools and a playground. Of course, things weren't always perfect. Sometimes plugins broke. Sometimes updates caused weird layout glitches. And yes, occasionally Leo's site would look like a Picasso painting. Abstract, unintentional, and mostly broken. But each time, the community helped. Forums, tutorials, documentation. It was like a massive team of invisible helpers always ready to shout, "Try deactivating that plugin," or "Clear your cache." Over time, Leo learned something more important than how to click the right buttons. He learned why WordPress works. Because it's open source. Because developers and designers around the world are constantly improving it. Because flexibility is its superpower. It's not just for blogging, it's a canvas, a toolbox, a business launchpad, a digital home. And for Leo, it was the start of something much bigger than a blog. It was the first brick in a tower of ideas. A tower he could build as high and wild as his imagination allowed. All thanks to a little tool that turned out to be much, much more: WordPress.